Sarah from SmartPak, and I'm here with my friend Euros at Grazing Fields Farm, and we're going to be talking about how to fit a bridle. We're going to be working with a Harwich padded fancy stitch bridle right out of the bag, so it's going to be exactly what you guys are going to be dealing with when you get your first bridle or your new bridle. You want to start with getting an approximate size for him, so hold it right up next to his head, extend the bit down, and make sure that it looks to be just about the right size for him. That way when you put it on, it's not going to be too tight or way too loose. You'll notice that I have all my keepers open. That's so that it's really nice and easy for me to go ahead and make adjustments once the bridle's on. Once you've got your bridle on, you can see it's not hanging out of his mouth, it's not way too tight, so we're in a pretty good spot to look at the adjustment of the headstall. The headstall is this portion that runs over his crown, down, and connects to the bit. Depending on your personal preference, anywhere from 1 to 3 wrinkles at the side of his mouth is going to be something that you want to go with. You can see he's got about 2 right here, so that's feeling pretty good. Once you've got your headstall adjusted, you can move on to the cavesson, also called a noseband. The cavesson is going to run just in front of the headstall cheek piece, and it should end sitting just about 2 fingers below the end of his cheekbone, which you can see running right here. When you connect it, you want it to be tight enough to encourage him to keep his mouth closed so he stays with good contact on the bit, but you don't want it to be so tight that it causes pressure on the soft tissue structures of his nose. A good rule of thumb is about 2 fingers between a hard surface, not the soft surface under his jaw. Once that's adjusted, you can move on to your throat latch. The throat latch is designed to keep the bridle from being pulled off forward. So you do want to have it connected tightly enough that it's going to stay on and stay in place, but you don't want it to be so tight that when you start riding and he goes into a frame for you, that it's going to interfere with his air circulation. A good rule of thumb for the throat latch is a closed fist between his cheek and the throat latch. You want to finish up with your brow band. The brow band should ideally sit in the groove just below his ears. If it's too tight, you might notice pressure at the back of his ears, which is going to be uncomfortable. If it's too loose, the bridle can start to slide back. So with the brow band in place, ideally you'd like to have it at the split of the cheek piece and the throat latch. So right here is just a perfect height. You want to check and make sure it's even from both sides, presenting a nice clean appearance. You want to check that your brow band and your nose band are both even. Once you're all set, you can put up your keepers and enjoy your ride.
In addition to having a properly fitting bridle, it's also important to have a quality bridle. One of our most popular bridles is our very own Harwich padded fancy stitch bridle, which you just saw Sarah trying on Euros at the barn. The entire Harwich line is packed full of features and offered at an unbeatable price. We're so sure you love it that we offer free return shipping on all bridles in the SmartPak line. Order today and see for yourself.